Alright, does this work? Okay, there we go. It looks like it's picking up my volume now. For some reason my mic wasn't working. It wasn't set to the correct mic for some reason. Hello there, welcome Mixa. Build up the harem, absolutely. Gotta get all of the girl kisses together, so that nothing happens to Yuri. So let me just explain real quick. I saw the disco lights happen like a bunch. It was flashing like orange, red, yellow, all that stuff. Because I was tying up my hair, I was brushing my hair, setting my pillow up, brushing my teeth, doing all that jazz. And it's green now. It's been green for a little while, but hearing you loud and clear, that's good. I was so confused. I unmuted and then it was just like not moving. So I was like, what the fuck? Is this picking my voice up? Luckily I checked that. I think it'd be difficult to miss, but still, if I did miss that, then I just went about the stream without unmuting. But yeah, let's hope nothing bad happens to Yuri. Yeah, let's hope. I kind of got dressed up. You can't see it, obviously, but I was cold because I've had to put my pajamas downstairs for the wash, of course, because I can't just wear the same pajamas forever, and those are the only ones that are, like, fluffy and cozy. So I got on, even though it's not really, it's just, like, one of the only long sleeve shirts that I have. I have on my school shirt, which still is... Actually, it's not too big on me anymore. Now it's, like, the right size, kinda. A little bit. It's still slightly big, but it's like the right size. And I also have a skirt on, because why not? Well, it's not really a skirt, it's got like straps. I don't know how else to describe it. So yeah, I'm kinda dressed up for today's stream. I obviously don't have the top button up, otherwise I'd be choking. But I also put on a bra underneath because the shirt is white, but then I realised, first off, nobody's gonna see me, and second off, the skirt thing goes above that area, so it doesn't really matter. But oh well. At least wash them regularly, don't be a stinky. Yeah, of course. Gotta wash them at least regularly. I've been wearing them for like 3 days maybe, and I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want them because it's cold, but I gotta wash them eventually, so I've put them downstairs to be washed. Hopefully they'll be done by like tomorrow, so I'm not going to be cold for too long. Now that I think about it, me being cold, a skirt wasn't a good idea. Really bad idea. I'll just get a blanket if it gets too bad. And then I also have my jacket in my lap, just in case I need it, because I can't be bothered to get up and go to my bed if I need my jacket. But I don't think I'll need it, because that's for like upper wear, and I got a long sleeve shirt specifically because I was cold. But yeah, we're gonna try finish Doki Doki. I don't know if we will, because I want to say there's like 4 or 5 hours left of the game. So I feel like we could, and I feel like in the mood to be able to play, you know? I don't feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. Let me also get up the Yuri words on my big screen, just in case. I like my pants for the same reason, yeah. It's really cold out recently, which makes sense, because it's like, what, autumn? Is it autumn or August? I always get those two mixed up. Too many mosquitoes biting me at night. I've never actually seen a mosquito in real life. I don't know if it's a Britain thing or a me not going outside thing and me not opening my window thing, but... Alright, I have Yuri's words up. I don't know if we have to do any poems, but I have her words up. I'll probably not be using them, but if I get in a pinch, there they are. And it's less called Best of Both Worlds. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, let's start. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I'm pretty certain that we're all good. Oh, lovely. Everything is fine here. It's crazy how fine everything is and how awesome it all is. Oh, wowie. Alright, let's just start, because it hasn't been the disco lights in a while. And it's been like 12 minutes already. Almost 13. 12:48 now. So yeah, let's start. I'm pretty certain that I'm not forgetting anything. It's definitely showing the screen. It's definitely showing my mic and audio. Everything should be good. I don't know why I'm so paranoid that, oh look, everything's fine. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Scatman's World, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Uh-oh, that's not... Gamer! Anyway, ignoring that. You'll only find them in countries with lots of rain and plenty of sun all year round. Well, we get lots of rain over here, but not any of sun. I love that the music is so wonky. It's so wonky, we love it. Is that cute girl on the title screen? Oh, that's... Skippity babbity. Run away? What are you talking about? Everything's fine. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs, because I don't have by my side. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'll be any girls in it anyway. Dun dun, everything is fine. The school day's as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. My name's still Yuri. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about it, but I just did. There really aren't any that interest me. Also, I've realized you can look at my mouse while it's on the side there. I realized it, like, when I was watching the VOD of last stream. I don't know why, that's just funny to me. Run away, it's not side. What are you talking about? Everything's fine, Mixa. Mixa! It's an ordinary school day just like any other, okay? Nothing's going wrong. We haven't played this before. This is our first time playing, what's the title? Doki Literature Club? It's our first time playing this. I don't know why you're freaking out like this. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. This can't be Sayori. Yaoi? Oh, there we go. It's Monika. Problem solved. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. And also, you might hear fireworks outside. I don't think you'll hear them. But they are there. They're just outside, but they're a lot quieter. Last night there were fireworks like midnight and they were really loud. It was so annoying. I was like trying to sleep and it was just boom! Really annoying. Who's Sayori? You're so right. I don't know what I was talking about. I was thinking about another game, I think. I never heard of her, yeah. It's from this other game. I don't think you'd know it. Basically completely out of my league. Having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? I didn't finish my sentence. That's up to interpretation. I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I've heard this before. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Don't mind that. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Manga? Did you mention... anime? Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature too. I mean, it is. By definition, it kind of is. You know, you can't deny that manga is literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, her member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? A female that loves manga. Ugh. Hey, Yaoi. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Oh my god, I could press spacebar? I did that accidentally. I don't know how my finger went that much higher than the trackpad, but holy heck, I can press space to progress the text? I didn't know that. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! Oh, sorry, that's not a left, that's a... Ah! What are you doing? Don't accept! Awesome. You're really sweet, Yuri. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I am very important. You got that right. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh, fuck. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Yuri. Oh, what just get me in this situation? Oh, we're gonna have to do this like, what, 6 times? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, I don't fucking know, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. How old would it be first year? First year age. This is set in Japan, I believe. Japan high school. So they're basically saying that she looks... Is this first year? I don't think that'd be this one. Younger than like 14, it looks like. Yeah, this is what I say when I mean that she is very child-coded. I'm not looking forward to when we do Natsuki's route, like, the next time that we play this, but... Oh well, the gang's all here, yeah, everyone's here, it's crazy. We got all the characters together in one room right now. The small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Now that I think about it, didn't Natsuki's, Because when Yuri came to our house, she did the thing with licking fingers. Didn't we also lick Natsuki's fingers when she comes over to our house? God, I'm not looking forward to that. I honestly am as clueless as you, being British does mess with how you know school systems in American media. Yeah, they're so primary and secondary schools, high schools. I didn't go to primary school, but I think that's how it works. It's like primary school is up until, I think, 11. I don't know when you start, but it's up until 11, I think. Because that's when high school starts, to my knowledge. I started when I was 12, but I think it starts when you're 11, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, British schools are very different with the... We also don't do, like, I think in America it's, like, 5th grade, like, 6th grade, stuff like that. In Britain it's, like, year 7, year 8. So it's very different, and it always confuses me. I probably couldn't even do it if it was in the British, like, year system, but still, it really confuses me when I have to, figure out how old someone's supposed to be. Were you homeschooled for most of your primary years? Yeah. People say I have very good English, but I'm always like, no. I was taught, like, very poor English, and then when I went to high school, I was taught better English. And I'm still like, no, I do not have good English, I don't. But people say it sounds really good, which I don't believe. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. What? Yuri's the vice president? That's not right. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I see, I was in special school myself, I had to repeat my first year, but nothing too serious. Yeah, school is hard, I hate school. Maybe that's like not a good opinion to have, but god, school takes up so much of your time. I started on full years with like homework and stuff, it's so unbearable. I had to get half days. Did I say years? I meant like, I started on full days. So like it would be like, what, 8 hours a day? 7 hours a day, something? It's from like 8:30 to... Oh God, what was it? 8:30 to 3? Yeah, 8:30 to 3. I don't know how long that is, but it was 8:30 to 3, including like homework. That was like unbearable to me. Like even just walking to school, even though I live fairly close to the school I went to, it's still like was so annoying to get there and then also do homework. I like couldn't do it, so I had to go down to half days. I don't miss not waking up early in the morning. It was 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. if I remember correctly. You got wait 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Damn, did you end at 1:30? That's sick. For me, it was like I think 8:30. Yeah. Well, it was. I think you could go there from like 8 to 8:30, and then it ended at 3 p.m. I guess I'm glad that I didn't have to, cause like it's so annoying when it's like, oh yeah, the school day starts super early, cause then it's like, well fuck, now I have to wake up even earlier. It's like, oh yeah, school starts at 8:30. Well then I gotta be awake for fucking 7 a.m. And it fucked with me. It was so bad being in school like that. It really fucked me up. Anyway, tension aside, game time. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Yaoi in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know if in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Yaoi? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I was like, also when I was talking about the school, I like didn't want to give away too many details so that I didn't like explain what the school was. Like even just saying like what times it starts and stops might be like too much, you know. I don't want to get doxxed. I don't want people to know what school I'm in. I'm not in anymore, but what school I was in. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Queen, coming out of the closet, lover. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Damn, okay. It must be hard to start a new club. I don't know even as I live in Asia, but don't say it just to be safe, yeah. Like, even like, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Like, I don't know what I can say, so I like try to keep it as vague as possible when it comes to like areas and locations and stuff. Like, just in case, you know, I don't want anyone to know my general location of where I live. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I just realised I could probably have bought on the heater. Probably. Yeah, I don't feel like it. Oh, I have rubbish. I meant to put that downstairs during the starting soon, but I forgot because I had a few other things to do. I remember after stream. Whoopsie. There's like a Jaffa cake box and a Galaxy bars box there. Not like the Galaxy cake bars. Meant to put those in the bin. Oh well. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Yaoi, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Natsuki knows what's up. She's like, oh fuck. This guy's a real one, holy shit. And then I'm gonna give some pumps to Yuri and she's gonna fucking hate my guts. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and I can't speak. Hi, Ty. You know what, this looks like Sunshine Academy from Calamari Hospital. That's so true. Oh my, Calamari Hospital? Nice. That's so true, actually. I can't wait to do Calamari Hospital. That's probably going to be next stream unless we do Spooky Endless Mode next stream. I can't wait to start Calamari Hospital. That one's like actually the scariest thing in Spooky Jumpscare Mansion is Calamari Hospital. I'm looking forward to doing it in the OG version because the OG version just has... version just has scarier everything in general. I can't speak either. Speaking is so difficult. And like, people say that all the time, but like, when I say it, I mean it. Like, speaking is so fucking difficult. Oh my god. Camera confused me when I got the isolation key. That makes sense, yeah. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Because I would get it and leave the basement, but when I went back, the key was there again. Does it reappear? So I thought it was inside the basement. Ah. I think I looked out. I think that I like already saw the isolation ward thing. Yeah, because it's like after the body bag chase, right? It's like next to the morgues. So I just happened to already see it. So I never got confused in my first playthrough. I was just like, oh, okay, isolation ward, I remember that. I haven't tied my hair, don't ask why, because I don't know, I just did it. Yeah, it's next to the morgues. Guys, in this video, we're going to kill Morg's mum, aka mine. Morgs, what are you doing? Sorry, something came over me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Can you play the fucking game, Yaoi? Have you thought that maybe you should play the game instead of going off on these weird tangents? Here he goes on, clearly passionate about me not playing the game. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Getting tangled up in wires now. Wires? Electrical Among Us, Among Us, Among Us, Among Us. I did wires and upload. But you know, I like a lot of things. And not Mog's mum. I think I can actually do a sick Mog's mum impression, but my throat's fucked. But I must spill some water on myself, that would be really bad. Morgs, what are you doing? Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Immerse? Is that not immerse? With an s, not a z. Fantastic Morgs impression. Yeah, that's what happens when people die. They go there. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately... There was no be there. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I heard a horror book one time. I swear I've made this joke 3 times. Like, every single time that I play this, I make the same jokes. About like, oh, this girl's apparently Natsuki, and I read a horror book once. I feel like I've made both of those jokes so many times just because the text is so stupid that I have to point it out every single time, and I'm probably going to point it out 4 more times when I play this with Natsuki and Sayori's roots. Wait, what are we going to do for Sayori's route for this? Because Sayori's not here. We'll just do like Yuri or something and hopefully it'll give us a different ending. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Of course you do. Oh, why's that? Because I want to be contrarian. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Then give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Did you remember to get all the CGs before starting this chapter? All of the, I got all of Yuri's ones. I'm doing Yuri's route first. I think I got all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, because I also got Yuri's true poem, I think. I think that, like, you get a special one if you do the perfect route. I think that there's something special if you get all of the poems perfectly. Why's her name Yaoi? That's me. I had to fit it so that I can romance Yuri. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them some- What? Why don't you share them sometime? What the fuck happened to you? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. After the one who must not be named is deleted from the game, you're locked in either route. So, if I do Sayori's route, what happens? Does it just... I should know this because I've 100%ed this game, but I was kind of skipping everything, so I don't really know. You need to see all the graphics of Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori to get the trending. I see. I might then... Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think when we do Sayori's route, I'm gonna go out myself after stream. No, I'll have to do it before stream for the second one at least. But I'll go in my own time. So right now we're only doing Yuri's. Next time we'll only do Natsuki's, and then the stream after that, when we're doing Sayori's, I'm not going to show everything on stream, because it'll be a bit boring, it'll just be skipping text mainly. But when I'm doing Sayori's route off stream, before the second stream, because if I do it after the second stream, Sayori will always already be, you know. So before the second stream, I'll get all of Natsuki's and Yuri's things, and then we'll get the trending that one. Which means doing these all through, then saving and restarting just before Sayori does an impression of a ghost, yeah. Yeah, I did do that, the original thing. Alright, we'll do that for Sayori's route. For now, the first two will get lame ending, because I can't be bothered to do that. And also we already can't do it, because Whoopsie. I keep on almost knocking my water over. Oris. Ora? Jojo? Ora. You keep trying to say Aureus? Am I fucking some words up? Water is for drinking, not for knocking. Yeah, that's my bad. I keep on knocking on the water, hoping that a little man will poke his head out. Say Ori? Ori. 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 Ori? Ori. Ori. Oh. Say Ori. Sayori. Am I saying Oris? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You're saying Oris? Am I? What am I saying Oris? As in like Sayori's? Am I? Oh, is it because she doesn't exist? You don't get it? I don't. I'm confused. You must be willing to open up to your readers, and already read that part. No? Damn. I'm silly then. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Keep saying Sayori's and it sounds like Sayori's? Am I? Whoopsie. Yeah, sorry, I don't even know who Sayori is because she's not in this game. That's a different character from a different media. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Alright, so we do a poem. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. I don't know who anyone is. Little guy, Natsuki, purple hair, Yuri, Monika, and then Sayori isn't real. She doesn't exist. Don't worry about her. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. If it helps, all of them, when they're speaking, their models get slightly bigger. It's the accent, that's why it sounds like Or. Is it my accent? Am I sounding like Oris? Sayori. 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 Sayoris. Sayoris. Sayor. Oh my god, it does kinda. What color was this character's hair you keep talking about? Sayori? Oh, well, she's from a different game, but it's kinda... I actually don't know. Wait, what color is Sayori's hair? Why am I drawing a blank? I feel like it's close to Monika. DDLC, even though she's not in this game. What is that color actually? I don't know. Why can I not name that color? Like a pinky orange? I don't know. That's wild. Why can I not name that color? I don't really like visual novels much except for a few exceptions. That's fair. The only reason I like doing visual novels is because I like doing voices. And the only visual novels I've really done is Doki Doki, Ace Attorney. Then I also did like the Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator, that was fun. Van the Man, never forget him. That way, everyone's even. They are pretty long. Visual novels, yeah, visual novels are pretty long usually. That way, everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Yaoi? Hold on, there's still one problem. I haven't said that I'm a member yet. I like it when you do the Natsuki and Love voices, they're really cool. Thank you. Your voices are silly for Ace Attorney. Yeah, I try to go silly. I feel like for the Phoenix Wright trilogy in particular, I feel like that had the most silly voices. I feel like my voices for DGS were pretty normal. Like just, oh, I'm a British man. And, oh, I'm a British woman. And that was pretty much it. But the trilogy kind of went a while. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, how bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and... I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. That's one thing that I'm looking forward to doing Natsuki's Path, is that I'll get to do her voice more. But other than that, ugh. British women are the most manliest voices I've ever heard. Dejected just said disappointed. That's fair, yeah. Who says dejected? Come on. That sounded more like a schoolgirls than a mature old woman. The voice that I did for the British woman. Something like this or something. I guess it kinda does. The girl, why can I not read? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Yaoi. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Oh, so this time she's just guilt-tripping me, that's fun. I guess they guilt-tripped me the first time, but that's funny. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Just say, actually, I kinda don't wanna. Thesaurus that game. Honestly, visual novels in general, like books in general, the reason I can never read them is because they use so many big words. So many big words. Like, I get it. You know? You don't have to say, oh, well, you see, the hippopotamus was trotting along cheerfully when suddenly something occurred at the festival at the midnight dawn. Like, I get it. You can just say, yeah, the hippo walks over and shit happened, you know? Terrible example, but, you know. I made it up in my head. Of course it's gonna be terrible. Why has everyone got like a permanent little blush on? What the heck? Monika's is less, but why has everyone got like a permanent blush? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So for writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Go. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Yaoi? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Natsuki, you can't swear! Natsuki! That was actually hella... that actually sounded so good. That's the problem with many writers. They think writing long-winded phrases and referring to a dictionary for synonyms makes you sound older and more mature. You need to condense your words and use exposition to describe the story. Yeah, if you use simpler words, then it's easier to understand, and then people can follow along easier. I mean, if you really just left after all this... Oh, this is the line I said. Pissed. I swear. What's my voice? Yeah, Yaoi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? I actually can do, like, Mario character voices so well. I don't know why. I can do so many good Mario character voices. Woohoo! It's me, Mario. Mario. Wow. I get to do a Toad voice. It's been a while since I've tried a Toad voice. That's an amazing Luigi voice, thanks. Writers on they describe the main character brushing their teeth with more than 1,000 words, yeah. The Mario voice the cadence is there, yeah, I fucked up the Mario voice a bit, I'll admit that. That sounds like a gremlin, that's how it just sounds in game. Thanks I guess. Did you like my Mario impressions, everyone? I'm ignoring that. Okay, everyone. He does say okay, everyone, a lot. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. As I can't do voices properly because I got a bra and it's squishing me a little bit. Not like that, it's not tight, but like, I don't know. I don't know why it feels like it squishes me slightly. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Yaoi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the clubroom and make the Scatman's world. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You haven't looked a special poem? Yes, please. The fuck? Nothing is real. Question mark? Nothing is real? I don't fucking know. That's up to you to decide. Why are you asking me? I'm clueless. Oh, okay, so I do have to do poems. I thought so, but... So Yuri. So this is gonna be a lot easier, right? I feel like just anything that's like big is gonna be for Yuri now, because I think that all of Sayori's words are split up into the sweet and the bitter. So I think that all of Sayori's words, all of the sweet ones go to Natsuki and all of the bitter ones go to Yuri. So this is gonna be a lot easier. Fuck. No, it's not. I'm confused. Secretive. Fulgun, I know that one. Uncontrollable, extraordinary. Fuck you, bitch. That was rude, I'm sorry. Anything cute is Natsuki, some of Sayori's words go to both of them, yes. Okay, yeah, I thought so, but it's good to have confirmation. Rain cloud? Fuck. That makes sense to me, Natsuki, but oh well. Vertigo, whirlwind, wrath, the unrequited, gold experience requiem, incongruent, the anxiety, misery, unending, entropy. That will be Natsuki probably. Electricity, we know that one. Unrestrained, boop. Oh, I kind of wish I clicked that one, but that would be for Natsuki, almost definitely. Massacre, unstable, fulgent. Sorry. Grief. Oh heck. Uncanny. Tragedy. Woohoo! Let's go! That's not how you pronounce unrequited, really? But Yuri's an upstuck stickler, so I don't care. Is that not how you say unrequited? Oh heck. That not Unreal Engine, what the fuck? What did I even press to make the auto thing go?
Unrequited.
Unrequited. That sounds right? Did I pronounce it right? I thought I did, but maybe I said it weirdly. Hi again, Yuri. Yo, what up? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little... This is not right. The club room is tilted. And also the music is different. The club room's tilted. Is it still tilting? Is this vertigo? Is it still tilting or am I crazy? It's still tilting, right? Is it gonna keep going? The music sounds funny, yeah. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club and the room is spinning. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, hi Yuri. Oh, the music is fucking up. Thanks for keeping your promise, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Don't worry about me, I came from the roof and below and everywhere. Monika's just so spinny. Yuri looks great. Wonder if she put makeup on. Yeah, makeup all over her eyes and nose and mouth to cover it all up and make it completely smooth. That's awesome. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. Wait, is Natsuki's spinning with the room. Yeah. Look at her. Oh, I love that. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. I'm guessing it's to like plant a feeling of unease or whatever, but it's so funny. Is Yuri spinning as well? I thought that she was up straight, but she might also be spinning. I think everything's spinning, not just the room. And Natsuki definitely is. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, I don't fucking... Monika! Wait, is it zooming in as well? Those two are so big. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. This is all so fun. Oh, I love this. Short people problems. True, that's why they're so big, it's because I'm just really tiny. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I just love how big Yuri is. I'm sorry, Yaoi. Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Manga is real? It is! I mean, manga is real. That is true. Manga is real, it exists, you can go read some. It is real, so... I don't know. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all. that I should help you get started on something you might like. You know what isn't real? Me vanishes. It's like that one meme with the person fading out. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. This is our what? Earthbound music playing. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, everything's normal. The world is... good. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Whatever you do, don't give her a pen. Now I kinda wanna give her a pen. I don't think she'll return it to you. I wanna give her a pen. I wanna give her a pen now. Am I gonna give her a pen? I wanna give her a pen. I'm gonna give her a pen. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Did we lend her a pen in the original? I don't think we did. Are we gonna lend her a pen? I wanna. A cooking pen would be nice. Yeah, lend her a pen. I won't lend her a pen, don't worry, I'll just lend her a pen. I won't lend her a pen, I'll lend her a pen. That's gonna be some sort of tongue twister. I'm awful at tongue twisters. Red lorry, yellow lorry, green lorry, blue. Or something like that. Did I do it right? Nice. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Am I crazy? Did stuff appear down here? I just caught out of the corner of my eye, but I might be completely wrong. I should probably be focusing more around the club room rather than just the text, because shit is gonna be wilding right now. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Because she's lending one to you, so she's also got her own copy, dumbass. She's got her own copy that she has, and then she didn't want to lend you her own, because she's like, well, maybe I want to read it, so she got another one for you, dumbass. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, it just happened to buy two of them. I see. Well, never mind, she bought both of them at the same time. But that's a dumb question to ask, Yaoi. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. My legs are getting colder now, by the way. Wasn't a good idea to wear a skirt during fucking October, was it? But oh well. I reap what I saw. There's something fairly obvious here. By the way, me saying I reap what I saw was a reference to Astro's stream that happened earlier. Link to their Twitch and VOD channel in the description, because it is Astro's birthday today. Happy birthday, Astro! Woo! I'm clapping, I don't know if you can hear that, but happy birthday to Astro! Link to their VOD channel and their Twitch is in the description below to this VOD. But not in the stream, because I can't do that. At least not as far as I'm aware. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. I'll also link Astro's VOD that they streamed today, since I referenced it just now. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Wait, we have seen the smiling sprite before. Look at her. I love this smiling sprite. She's so happy. I like it when the characters are happy and not dying. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book's titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Is that a real book, I wonder? Portrait of Markov. Nope, just comes up with Doki Doki. Dun dun dun, da ba da ba da ba da ba dun. Dun 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 dun. Ah, verified, what the fuck? Maybe when I'm scrolling Twitter? Maybe when I scroll Twitter during a stream and I'm being irresponsible? I saw like a verified tab on notifications. I think it's like a bot, maybe. I don't know though. Anyway, Twitter aside, I'm getting so distracted this stream. Maybe it wasn't a good stream to try and finish Doki Doki, considering how distracted I keep getting. Oh well, we'll pick it up soon when it gets to the real shit. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Is this the same text as we got the first time? I really doubt it. It's a fake book? Yeah, that makes sense. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? That can't be the same text, right? I feel like I would have remembered that. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Yuri? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story... That's not the same text. I remember the original book was about a schoolgirl, now it's a prison camp with experiments. Yeah, it was something about this schoolgirl. I remember that, because I remember... What was it that I remember? I think I just remember the protagonist being like, oh hey, this is relatable because you're also a fucking awful wreck. She's a psycho. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Well, I can tell that's different text. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly blue. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? The whole body gets what? I think it was just like keyboard spam. Astro reference, like the description. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag. Alright, it's fun if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. Yuri? What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Why do you think there's something wrong with Yuri or something? Everything is going... It's a normal school day. Just an ordinary school day like any other. I open the book and start the prologue. Is that prologue? 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 I don't know. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel their presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your... There's gonna be a lot that I don't read because it skips ahead really fast. Prologue? Alright, yeah, cool. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Body heat? Is that what she mentioned? That makes sense. Bathing in our body heat. Yeah, that's a normal thing to say. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri's a creep? What are you talking about? She's lovely. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. We could just lay down the book. Dumbass. There's a time and a place for saying that? Yeah, and it's right now. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. When holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Wait, his thumb is hella on the writing, you bitch. You're stopping her, so that she can't read ahead. You little bitch. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. The real creep is Yuri. Like, let's be honest, what the fuck? You're just reading a book. It's not like you're I already said this, didn't I? I was about to say it's not like you're having sex. I already said this. I've already said this. I know that I have. I already said this at the beginning of this playthrough. I know that I have. Oh my god. I have the same thoughts. I never have a different thought. It's always the same thing. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's a different feeling in this book. Oh, look at her face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Completely normal little lady, she's so lovely. Feels like Yuri's being put into this against his volition. What do you mean? I have free will. I can choose what to do. It's not like I'm being forced to do anything. I get to choose my own decisions. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? My legs are getting so cold, I might have to get a blanket or something, or like some pants. Do I have any pants? I might not. I might just have to get a blanket then. Yuri? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. I think it's alarming that she does it often enough for you to say that it's not alarming. I think that's alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? But Yuri's not even here. She's my number one. she was doing something to us? I don't know what you're talking about. Yuri is fine. Yuri's not gonna be like that big baddie who ends up being evil. Because she's so lovely. Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? But I'm gonna break my ritual of always showing my poems to Yuri first. She's my number one. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Should I show my... Well, I only have 2 options now. I guess I'll show Natsuki, I guess. Start with the second one. Ugh. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Yeah, it's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Yo, what up? Huh? Oh, sorry. Huh?
Sorry, man. Didn't know that I was talking about a man.
I turned into Tyrell Bad. Yuri, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? What's Tyrell Bad doing in Doki Doki Literature Club? That's a good question.
Hey, Yuri. It's me, Detective Tyrell Bad. Trying to hunt down the Artegrasu, and I came to this high school to see if they were here. Weird. That pink-haired girl looks like she could steal something. Maybe be a great thief that eludes even the police. I might have to take her in for questioning.
Who the fuck are you? You'll start somewhere, right? And if you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Oh, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're just better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I could have shared mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Sorry, I have to read this in my voice. I love the little jingles that happen when it's, ever. Should we evacuate the school to find the Yatagarasu?
Don't worry. There'll only be a few gunshots.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Wait, I can press enter to continue? No way. Is that a hotkey? I don't know, it feels pretty cool to me. Yeah. Also, I can press enter to skip this text as well. What the heck? I can just press hotkeys for everything. I don't need to click. What am I doing with my life? I already might have figured this out because I kind of naturally went to enter to click. Did I figure that out last stream? I might have. God, my head is not right today. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Because? That's such a cute poem. It's really good. I like that poem. Also, this looks like what a grade school would write. At least her handwriting is comprehensible. You gotta give Natsuki that. I hate Yuri's handwriting. I'm sorry, it looks pretty, sure, but god, it fucking sucks to read. I'm a zoomer, I can't understand cursive, everyone knows this. I did actually learn cursive when writing, but I was really shit at it, so I can do cursive, and I usually default to it. But I've tried to unlearn cursive because it just looks worse, I feel like. Yuri's the upstuck student I hate. Well, she's just lovely, you know? Tried learning cursive, but I just stuck to normal writing. That's fair. Cursive is tricky. Like, my teachers tried to teach it to me when they were teaching me how to write in English, and it just looks awful. I might, like, try writing something in cursive and, like, take a picture of it, show it on stream next stream, just to show that, like, I'm really bad at writing in cursive. I mean, my writing just looks awful anyway. I don't know why, I'm just really bad at writing. My handwriting it's so messy. I was taught cursive but never passed. That's fair, cursive is so difficult. Even my cursive was like very shitty. Everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Also yeah, Natsuki writing like a grade schooler is another reason why I don't like romancing Natsuki. It just feels weird. It feels like I'm doing something really bad. I don't like it. It feels so uncomfortable. It just, oh, I don't like it. I don't know. Your writing style will make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Like, I wasn't trying to romance anyone when I first played this, because the concept was kind of just, I don't care. You know, I was here because I heard that it was, like, a fucked up game. So I didn't really care about, like, the dating aspect. I didn't really focus on any poems or anything. And then we happened to get that one scene with Natsuki. Oh god, oh gee, oh golly, her Cosmo. Oh gee. I really don't like that scene. As you can tell, I'm not looking forward to replaying it. Like, it was bad when Yuri licked my finger, but the one with Natsuki, as far as I know, was so much more uncomfortable and weird. I think, is it supposed to be weird? I feel like it's supposed to be weird. Because both of them felt so weird. I feel like it has to be on purpose, right? It's gotta be on purpose weird. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Weight on the wordplay. I flicked on my tongue. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. And then Yaoi's gonna say, oh my god, I didn't even notice. And I'm gonna say, what, you didn't even notice that? Cause that's what happens every time. So you did. I guess I went into it and I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. I care. I do care. I care. I care. If you're trying to date people, I'd care a little bit how old they are. At least a tiny bit. I think you should care. And is they prefer Natsuki because she's very childish, whilst an adult who expresses potential to grow? Well, apparently they're all 18 plus. Which... I guess that's just said so that legally there's no problem, but... I feel weird about Natsuki. She feels like she's like 12 or something. I don't like the concept of like... I don't like it. I don't like it. Have a good luck, Void. I think I'm taking it the wrong way, Natsuki, just because she looks really young, but she's an adult who grows eventually. Maybe she does grow. I don't know. I've never like done her full path. Maybe she does grow, matures a bit. Hopefully. I'm hoping so. Maybe it won't be so bad, you know? Hopefully it'll be really lovely and we'll romance Natsuki and she's like fucking 23. To be fair, I'm really quite short for my age, so I can see it. I'm also not 23 though, but you know. I can see it. I just, in my mind, sure, she's like 23. Why not? Sure. It feels like, especially because we've already said we're going to a high school, and then there's this person who, it's been said, like, she looks like she's in, like, what did it say, like, grade 1 or something? And then she also is like, oh yeah, I'm the youngest one here. It feels weird. That's what she never grows taller, but she does grow closer to you, yeah? I don't know, maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking, but in my mind, I feel like it's gonna be just a little bit, I don't know. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Is Yuri not back yet? Aww. I can only show it to Monika. Just Monika. Her character archetype is tsundere, but she also happens to have that small girl stereotype too, yeah? I think those two are usually mixed in together, right? Pretty sure. Sorry, I'm coughing. My throat is sore. I think it's because I did Tyrell's voice. Oh, it's holy. It hella was. Hey, Yuri. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Well, we're an hour 17 in and we haven't even gotten to the second poem yet. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? To be fair, I'm planning on going for 6 hours if need be. I feel like we're finishing today. I'm gonna try at least. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Yuri. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Yuri. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I do know that, but she went off and then you said, well, let's start the poems and whatever, I'm Monika, I'm a little bitch. Sorry, that was rude. Misdirected anger. I'm sorry, Monika. I'm just upset that blah blah isn't here anymore. She was my favorite character. Blah blah. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? What's... Right? Why did I read that as what? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her, but that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yes! My poem! Read it! Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. Wait, what? Is it because I'm moving my mouse now? I swear that it had the enter sign and continue. One second. I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna try press continue, see if that does anything. Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I can press enter to continue. I don't even need to use my mouse in this game. I never have to use my mouse in visual novels. Why do I always use my mouse in visual novels? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. This is a representation of Monika knowing she's in a video game she can see you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it was like, are there other people around her? Are they just sheets of paper? Are they just lines of code? Which I think it's nice that they show... I bit my tongue! I think it's nice that they show that really early on. I was exaggerating when I put on that silly voice. It didn't actually hurt when I bit my tongue. I've gotten so used to biting my tongue. I swear that I have like calluses on my tongue at this point. I have to. With the amount that I bite my tongue, it just doesn't hurt anymore. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Those canker sores must hurt. Youch, how many times have you bitten yourself? I bite my tongue so often. At this point, it hardly ever hurts. It has to be like a really hard bite for it to actually hurt, and even then it goes away after like a couple seconds. Most people, when I say I bite my tongue, people are like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah. I'm assuming that biting your tongue is supposed to hurt, but for me it just doesn't anymore. I swear, it's more of just like a shock that makes me go, ugh. But like it usually doesn't hurt unless I like really bite it really hard. And even then it's not that bad. Yuri! As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? Oh, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Is Yuri younger? She might be. I think... Ooh, I can't remember the later parts of this game too much, but I think... something like that happens. Yuri gets like really obsessive over the main character and is like, "Hey, stop spending time with Natsuki, you gotta spend all your time with me, you gotta love me." Stuff like that. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I feel like all of the 4 girls are like stereotypes of, what's the word? Anime... tropes? I think tropes is the right word. I think all of them are sort of stereotypes on anime tropes. And then they're sort of... I think then like it slightly changes after the, after it happens to good pal blah, blah, blah. I think at least, I can't really remember, plus I don't know everything about this game. Of course, that's not something you can blame me for. You can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. Yeah, it was a small trope, yeah. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love when you smile. I don't know what it is about this sprite, it's just so lovely seeing people happy in this game because it happens so rarely. I like it when people are happy. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. I feel like they've used this smiling sprite. I feel like they only used it last time during the, when she was at our house, but I feel like they've used it more here. Maybe that's completely wrong, and this was already used, but I feel like they've been using it more. Natsuki isn't a good writer. She likes it when people use simple words. To be fair though, you can get a message across with simple words. But also I feel like if it's all just really simple, I don't know. I feel like both writing styles can be good and can be bad. You know, there's pros and cons to everything really. Except stuff like, I don't know, murder. I don't know, if you're murdering someone who's terrible, that's kind of a pro. I went to the store earlier and got some Pokemon cards, yeah? Oh, nice. I remember when I used to have, I had like 2 or something. One of them was, what was it? Was it like a Caterpie? And then the other one was Squirtle, I think? Something like that. Pokemon cards are so fun. When my brother used to do like Pokemon card fights, I don't even remember how those work anymore. They were really fun. My favourite Pokemon is Bellsprout. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You certainly do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. We were all thinking that, Yaoi. Shut up. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write... The write longer really fucked me up for some reason, I don't know why. I either would have said write longer or light longer. The R and then the L just really got me for some reason, I don't know why. She has doctor's handwriting only. I feel like, yeah, all the doctors in the world have such awful handwriting that you just can't read. Sorry for calling it awful. Cursive looks pretty, but it's fucking impossible to read. I got like 3 water energy in a row. Energy cards are my favourite Pokemon. I usually write oh my god, I said write longer again! I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Yaoi. Really? You fucking moron, Yaoi. Doesn't understand anything about metaphors or symbolism. I think I need to hydrate. Yeah, that's what it's telling you. When you get 3 water energies in a row, it's like, hey, drink water! 2? No. 1? No. But 3? You gotta drink something, come on. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yes, you did. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. You said that I took ages reading it. Sorry, I have something to say about everything. If you got 3 grass energy, would that mean you need to touch grass? Exactly. That's it saying, hey, you're too into Pokemon. You're a fucking weeb! Go outside! Jesus Christ! And if you get 3 fire energy, then, ooh, say goodbye to your house. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and... I bit my tongue! But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Natsuki needs to touch grass then. She does. I got another one, another water energy? Oh my god, you gotta drink some water, holy heck. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. Oh my god, I got another one? Holy heck, you're getting so unlucky. So, no, this isn't random. Someone handpicked this. Someone was like, actually, I'm going to make every Pokemon card water energy. Someone was planning this. Come on, Jesus. 5 water energies? That's wild. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I can't understand anything. I am a 2-dimensional character who only likes boobies and ass. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Yaoi. Me too. Well, like, I was like twirling my hair, like not only like just a little strand, but like a big chunk of it. And it's all like curled up. The fuck? The music. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for all my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Oh, was that off note? Yeah, I noticed that one too, the really high one. Is it? No, I don't think it's spinning again. I thought it was. I don't think it is. I think it's normal now. It was just like the first couple notes were a bit off. The flute player died halfway through playing that note. Yeah, they choked on something. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh no, this is gonna get messy. Oh no, it already got messy last time, but this is gonna get fucking wild. They're gonna fucking fight. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. She's saying that the writing style is simple, Natsuki, and that's what you pride yourself in, is that your writing style is simple, concise, and easy to understand. Natsuki, that's what she's saying, okay? I'm sorry, I'm getting more aggressive. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Yuri did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of your own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Yuri liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize he was so invested in trying to impress that member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Yuri appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger than as Yuri started chewing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, fuck! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Yuri hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Yuri, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? Yuri. Yuri! I'm Yuri! Hi, Monika. Can you mediate the situation, please? Hi, can you do something about this? Everything that's happening right now? Are you just gonna sit there? Are you just gonna look at me? Do I have to press something? I have to press enter. Okay. That's character name when you need her, yeah. Anyway, oh my god. That got... I was expecting some kind of content warning considering... But, okay. Wow. Hi, Monika. Hey, Yuri. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? I'm glad that your text goes down instead of just across and gets cut off like it did before. Okay? That got a little bit heated. Anyway. It's just an ordinary day in high school. Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. There's more fireworks, by the way, if you hear those. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Also, Natsuki needs to watch her language. Yeah, that went fucking Jesus. Oh my god. I feel like Yuri was definitely way more level-headed there. Like, Natsuki instantly went to, like, oh my god. Went really, really hard on that. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have a teammate to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no. Oh no, what did Yuri do? She quickly runs away. Yuri! What did you do to her? Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Oh no. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Yaoi, please don't hate me. Please! I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Is that you saying that you're gonna fucking delete her memories, Monika? Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Yaoi. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Oh, well, damn. I wanted to have a chat with Yuri, but okay. It's like Natsuki will lose a memory of today. Yeah, wild. Crazy? Insane. Incongruent contamination. Vicious. I'm sorry for clicking it. I'm sorry for clicking it. Should I reload? I don't know which is which now. Existence. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna reload. I'm sure this is an epic thing, but I can't see if I'm getting Yuri right, so I'm gonna change it. Contamination. Maybe when we do the Sayuri route, I'll do that again. If that was pretty cool, yeah. I wasn't expecting it. Maybe when we do the Sayuri route and I don't care about these two anymore, maybe then we'll try that. But I need to get all of Yuri's words. Unending, misfortune, incongruent. Is happy Natsuki? I think it is. Frightening. Entropy. Analysis. Universe. Vertigo. Imagination. Vitality. Disoriented. Philosophy. Tragedy. Climax. Yep. Uncontrollable. I actually have my throat to do. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Yaoi. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that I already think way too less of you for this to have done anything else. You're already rock bottom, so don't worry. I don't think I need less of you, because there's physically no way that I could. I think that you're an awful, terrible person. There's no way that I could go lower than this. Also, after Natsuki accused Yuri of cutting, I wonder what Yuri said to Natsuki that made her sad. Yeah, I really wonder what was said. There's probably some trauma about Natsuki that I don't know because I've never done a proper Natsuki route. I think all of the characters have, like, their own trauma. Like, trigger warning here, but Yuri has, like, self-harm, I believe. Sayuri, obviously, really bad depression. Natsuki, I have no idea. I'm guessing that the trend also works for her, though. So I'm guessing it was something about that I just don't get yet, because I haven't done her thing. Do you want me to spoil things? I know, but I don't think I want to. For Natsuki's, like, trauma thing, I don't know. Do you think that it would be better for me to find out in-game, or... I don't know, you can spoil it if you want, I don't really care. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, yaoi. I'll just say, okay, yeah. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, Oh, sorry, no, I haven't. Sorry, my voice was very effeminate for a moment. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Either? I don't know how to pronounce that, honestly. I think both work. I usually interchange between them. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Natsuki has an abusive father, oh. And I think Yuri said something about how she deserved to be beaten by her dad. Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Huh. That adds up. I see. Did you do something yesterday? Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Well, let's say, what the fuck? I'm guessing this is something... Or it's nothingness. Mibble, sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, and unreciprocated letter flawlessly offered skill or romanticide Catholic. Natsuki's happy today? Yeah, nothing is wrong. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid that you secretly hated me or something like that. Look at her! She's so happy! Oh, I love when they smile. I love when they smile. I like it when the characters are happy. I miss the side stories when we were just chilling and vibing and having a good time. I like when they're smiley and happy. Totally nothing bad happened. Yep. I like Natsuki's new animation. Yeah, I remember that one, so... Was it the one where her eyes and stuff were all pixelated? I remember that one, so it didn't catch me by surprise, but... I didn't even notice it happened. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. That was rude. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, I'm not playing as a study anymore right now. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. As well? Oh, I'm guessing because Monika does so much. I thought Yuri also played music and that's what she was saying. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Yuri. Monika smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Is this new text? I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us have talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Where at the closet? What are you talking about? She ran in... So, like, she's just inside and we're just outside? That's not very far. To be fair, Natsuki was the one who started it. She did start it. Making a big fuss over her writing being called cute when it's pretty obvious what Yuri meant. And then going about with the boobs, I feel like that was the bit that set it off properly. Ooh. Nice. I rolled my jacket up into a ball and chucked it onto my bed because I couldn't be bothered holding onto it anymore. Yuri. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Look at her! Is this a new one? I don't think it is, but it might be. I like this. She's so happy. I like it when the characters are happy. Natsuki insulted Yuri. Natsuki definitely started it. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but... I need to try calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request, and then we're gonna just sit by the window again. Happy, yeah, everything's happy and fine and nothing's going wrong. I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh, is this the tea? But then we're gonna sit by the window, right, Yuri? Right, Yuri? But I feel like Yuri's gonna do something even worse than yesterday. What are you talking about? Nothing bad's gonna happen. This is a happy game. A happy, cozy, feel-good game. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to... Sorry, my ankles keep cracking. I don't think you can hear it, but it keeps happening. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Wait, we didn't go with her this time? We went with her last time. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Huh. I guess that Yuri went ahead so that we can, talk to Monika. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. What? 10 minutes pass. Uh-oh. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Yuri? Oh. There it is, the self-harm that I was talking about earlier. Woohoo! Content warning for self-harm, cutting, and blood. Woohoo! Oh, we're gonna see it? Oh, pleasant. Nice. I am enjoying this. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. The piano music is muffled. Is that because it's coming from the club room? That's actually a really cool detail. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Back in my day, we didn't have this content warning. I don't think the original has this. Yeah, the original doesn't have this. But when we started the plus version, I decided to put it on just because it's better to just have a little warning just in case, you know, because there's a lot of topics, and just in case anyone's like sensitive to any and just don't want to see it. I think the content warnings are really, really handy. This content warning spoils what happens. It does, but oh well. I think it's worth being slightly spoiled for something slightly ahead of time, rather than, you know, someone maybe getting triggered by something. When I first saw this scene, I thought it was something more raunchy. That's fair. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. You can turn content warnings on or off, but I decided to have them on just because... Like I said earlier, in my opinion, I guess the shock isn't as much if you're already forewarned, but I've already played this on stream once before, so there's not really much that's gonna be spoiled. Plus, we can already kind of know what to expect. Like, you know, I already know that Yuri, like, did self-harm, so, like, this isn't much of a shock. I kind of already knew that it was probably gonna happen. I reached the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, wow. Yeah! Oh god. It's, rewinding. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Thanks, Yuri. Yaoi, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. And everything's fine. Love this. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. So that's why she went all alone. That makes sense. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. You know what happens to your arms? It's makeup. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. He must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Yaoi. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Hi, welcome in, Jeremiah. Hope you're having a great day. How are you? If you want to say it, and if you don't, then don't say it. I thought I was getting a bit fucked, sorry. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Yaoi, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my— boobies, oh no! My— Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like I can handle. And I say you're helping her posture by sitting down? Well, yeah. Her posture's gotta be terrible. Gotta sit with your back. Her breasts aren't that big. That's also another thing. Her breasts aren't really that big. Like, I'd say that they're like... They look kind of slightly above average, I guess. They don't look, like, massive. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. I don't know what it's like to have boobs that big, though, so... I can't really say when the back pain happens. I've heard that big boobs do cause lots of back pain. Luckily, I don't have to deal with that. I was just born naturally epic. Not to say that big boobs aren't epic. Every boob is epic. All boobs are epic. Quote that. All boobs are epic. Vote me for president. My slogan, all boobs are epic. Holding it. I still have terrible posture though, to be fair. Like, oh my god. Whenever I sit up, my back hurts like hell. I have to lie down all the time because otherwise it hurts like heck. I'm obviously not lying down right now, but... now I'm focusing more on my posture, trying to sit up straighter. Not that I am straight. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Ugh. You can just say, hey, this position I'm in is kind of uncomfortable. Can we, like, shift a little bit? Try something else, maybe? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Then point it out. If you're that uncomfortable, just say, hey, I'm kind of in a weird position. Can we, like, scooch just slightly? I suppose so, be proud of your chest. I am. I think. I don't know. It's weird. I have a love-hate relationship, but... Woo! Hooray! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. There she is. I love this picture. I love the art of this game. It's so cute. I love all of the art of this game. The characters, the little photos, they're all so lovely. I love them all, and I hope that nothing bad happens, but I know that something bad is gonna happen, and also you can only see this in 720 resolution. Loser, you should buy the game for yourself. It's not that much, and it's actually a really fun experience, and there's lots of personalization that you can do, so you should buy this game for yourself and play it yourself, because it's really pretty, and you can't see it in full HD. Loser, I can. I can see this in full HD and it looks beautiful. You can't. Loser, yours is slightly... Actually, it's not slightly. 720 and 1080 is like a huge difference. It's so elegant. It really is. I love the art. This one in particular is really pretty with all of the little specks flying around. I love it. I love this game. Nothing bad has ever happened in this game. We all know this. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. Ask her! We already gone through this, so we know what happens, but just ask her. Be like, hey, do you want a chocolate? I have one. You don't need to. I can just, like, give it to you if you want. Also, that could be unsanitary. Have you washed your hands, Yuri? Have you? Don't share food if you haven't even washed your hands. You shouldn't even be eating yourself if you haven't washed your hands, but you definitely shouldn't be giving food to other people if you haven't washed your hands. I haven't heard a mention of washing hands. Apparently you just went into the club. You should have washed your hands, Yuri. Sorry. I don't know why I'm getting so aggravated during this stream. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. You can, you could have, you should have, probably. You should have asked, like, hey, do you want chocolate? I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. To be fair, it is funny. It's really fucking funny. So I'll give you that. It's really fucking funny. Just putting a chocolate in her mouth. It just sits there, and then she notices. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? I love this. She's like, what the fuck? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Yaoi. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh, this is different. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Yaoi. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What the fuck? Yaoi. What are you doing? My heart won't stop pounding, Yaoi. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Yaoi? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, wow. Hi, Yuri. Your eyes are so beautiful. Your eyes are so beautiful, Yuri. Oh my god, you're so pretty. It's time to share poems. Was that us being in the closet? Because we certainly weren't. Her eyes are sparkling like diamonds. Yeah, wonderful eyes. Yuri, no, control yourself. Well, we gotta control a poem to Yuri first. The cycle continues. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Yaoi, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job of exploring. Hey, Yuri, you did a pretty good job. I like how Monika didn't even question Yuri and you about what you two were doing in your closet. Yeah, it was, you know, Monika's just like, hey, you did good? Like, what the fuck? You two okay? Oh yeah, the closet, yeah. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Gulp. I can't really do a gulp in like a higher pitched voice. I'm so used to like gulp. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Yaoi. Look at her, she's so happy. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Yaoi? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? She's so happy. Oh, this is really, really difficult to read. This is a different poem, right? The gulp. Yuri seemed a little fixated on Yaoi. Yeah, a little bit. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning, an axle, grinding, bolts head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, something harnessed, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox. Why does your R just look like a weird eye? Expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope. Is that how you spell kaleidoscope? I guess so. I don't know how to spell kaleidoscope. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears on a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a vault head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of bread-laden crocs. Bread running crocs, fuck. A time-devouring prayer connecting the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That was so fucking difficult to read, Yuri. Holy fuck. Write like a normal human being. I'm sorry. Cursive is nice and all, but I could not understand that for the life of me. Holy shit. This poem to describe Yuri's mind going into overdrive like a spinning wheel whenever she's reading yeah. Oh my god. That was so difficult to read. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. My pen? Well, I didn't lend her my pen, like you said, but it seems that she just took it. Ah, that is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. My poem. Yuri, what are you doing with Yoi's pen? Yo, what the fuck? You stole my pen, you pen thief. Why did I not say anything? Why did I not say, like, hey, you stole my pen, you pen thief? Can we have our pen back? Yeah, what the fuck? She just took my pen. She just took my pen. She's like, yep, this is mine now. She's like, hey, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday. Anyway, mine now. Finders keepers. What the fuck? Yeah, just as I thought. Huh? Yoi, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Yoi? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Damn, Natsuki's mood really changed from this morning. I told you don't lend Yuri your pen. Well, I didn't, if that is good. I thought we were building a harem. I can't. All of the girl kisses are sad. All the girl kisses are sad. Everyone's sad. Everything's sad. Except Yuri, she's really happy. Yuri, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Oh, the blood and all that? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excited when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Thank you for putting it so bluntly, wow. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Are you trying to turn me against Yuri? I mean, that is something that should get therapy. Don't get me wrong, that is something that needs to be like talked about and expanded upon, but are you trying to make me like not like her? But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I need to tell her to get therapy. Like, holy shit. Yoi's fucking impressed Natsuki too. I can't until soon, later, another time. Monika, you should take Yuri to therapy. Yeah, you know all of this and you're not taking her to therapy? What the fuck, Monika? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. I don't have an option to spend time with you, Monika. I would if I could, because then I'd get 4 roots. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Nice. The colours, they weren't bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem. Is that poem? Of meaninglessness. Meaningless. Delete her. Oh, well, that wasn't very... Sorry! I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks, Monika. How can a ribcage breathe? Well, the ribcage can almost breathe. It protects the bit that does breathe. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monika. You've unlocked a special poem? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, content warning suicide? That's awesome. Oh, wow. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I have to go to sleep tonight. I'm home alone. I'm gonna be fucking terrified. I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna get some food, and then I'm never gonna leave my room for the rest of the night. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Yaoi joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Oh, a lovely clip. That's awesome. Oh, lovely. I love... Everything's awesome. Everything's really cool and epic right now. Thanks for the clip. Out on Twitter again, I'm dumb. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. I don't know why, but you made me laugh when you said that content warning was awesome. It was just really cool. I just love to see the suicide content warning. It's awesome. That's so messed up, but I like it. I just, you know, sort of get used to it eventually. Just nice, a new content warning. I love this. Woohoo! So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if I've already read this. Right, Yaoi? You did already read that. Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Yaoi to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. That's true, Yaoi is fucking useless. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us had joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Yaoi joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Well now we know why. And Yaoi isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only person who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. And you should really consider when I forgot my words. This is the point where Yuri goes fully under it. Yeah, I expect that. It already kind of felt like that. It's really been just getting a bit higher and higher with the... You know, Monika's sad now. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. Well, it clearly is, because Natsuki said it, so... You can't say, no, what you're thinking is not true. What I'm thinking is true. So, checkmate, liberals. I'm sure Yuri and Yaoi want to get more members too. Ask us then, dumbass. Fucking idiot. Because Natsuki's fighting in an arena when she's at home. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Yaoi, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Well, I just wanted to see the hotties. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? Even if starting this club was what if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. She also doesn't, though, Monika. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Yeah, she guilt tripped you in the first place. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to. But also, Yuri was like,
Ugh, females. I don't get to hang out with females all that much. I hope that I can get close to one.
I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the clipping that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take that away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Yaoi. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted this, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki started packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. There's a car outside. This is bad. That car overheard everything. Now they're gonna think we're a shit club and no one's gonna join.
Should have called it the Don't Go Home Club. Yeah, just the Stay After School Club.
I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibility like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, your eye! What happened? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Yaoi? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Nobody would cry if she killed herself? What are you talking about, Mitsu? None of that was said. This is just a cutesy game when nothing bad is happening, other than the fact that Natsuki kind of feels outcast, and we're gonna solve that with the power of friendship and magic. Friendship is magic! Yuri, she's your friend, how could you? Yuri didn't say that. Yuri said that it's the most important thing for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. Oh, that was me talking the whole time. Whoopsie.
I really agree with myself, because I said it. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. This is starting to feel like one of the side stories, where there's a little bit of, like, not really petty, but like, you know, not as big as this game, the actual base game's kind of conflict. It's like a smaller thing, where it's like, hey, I kind of feel a little bit lonely. And then they resolve it and it's all really cute by the end. Feels like one of those. I love the side stories. They were so fucking cute. None of this scary stuff. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Yaoi? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Yuri before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow!
Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
I wish the DLC Plus was cheaper on sale. How much is it? I don't actually remember. I think I got it on sale. Or I might have got it as like a gift. But then I could experience the side stories. I feel like I'm the only one who hasn't gotten into it. I have streamed the side stories. They're on the VOD channel. But also I would definitely recommend, if you can, playing it for yourself. Partially because, obviously, money to the devs. But also because it's just so fun. It's such a good game.
Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Yaoi, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. Everything is fading out of existence, by the way. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it! Monika getting a bit touchy, yeah, a little bit. A little bit funny. Suicide, after image, unrequited, detonation, climax. What the fuck? That wasn't Yuri. I was trying to mispronounce all the words for fun. Why is the game lagging? Oh no, is it lagging? Is stream lagging? Oh, it's green. Okay, now it's back. Okay, phew. A Fulgun. The massacre, intellectual, blah, unrestrained, imagination, frightening, destiny, pleasure. Was that Sayori or Monika? I'm guessing it's Sayori. How's Sayori there? Captive. Uncanny? Yeah, uncontrollable. Electricity. Luckily I already know all of that. Wait, this is difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we're on the 13th. Analysis. I already know all of Yuri's words. We've been through this so many times. Heaven-san, contamination, after-image, melancholy. Hi, Sayori. Yo, what up? Hi, Yuri! Just a normal day at the literature club. Oh, Yuri looks a little bit funky. Look at her. Oh, never mind, she's fine. The visual effects were messing with the stream. Yeah, that's probably it. But now everything's normal. Hi, Yuri! I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika! I told you not to... Ugh! Is she really lit again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. Why is Yuri the first person we see again? She didn't even give us time to speak. Because I think Yuri's getting really under on us. Who's Sayori? That's true. Who is that? It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man. Creeper. Creeper? Oh man. I'm the last one here again? So we back in the mines, got the pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. I don't know the rest of them. I don't know the rest of it. Whoopsie. Yuri's being a jerk today? Yeah, she's being a meanie poo face. What the heck? Stinky? Well, yeah, we just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? I like to think Yuri's just standing at the door, waiting, like, just peering out of the glass. As soon as we open the door, she's just like, hi, how are you? Hi, welcome in. Hi, I hope you're having a good day. Hi, want to read again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Whoopsie. Touchy topic. This task's a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds to... This... What? Who is saying? Natsuki. This task's a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight. Night, night. Diamonds tonight. Thanks. You are my Google. So that I can continue. Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and... Well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. Did I decide that? However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. That sounds pretty good to me, I don't know. Sorry, that was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. This really does feel like a side story, where both parties consider their actions and come back and they both apologize and they're like, I'm sorry, I was a little bit mean. It's like, no, I'm sorry, I was also a little bit mean. And then they hug it out and there's a really cute picture of them together, just vibing and being epic and friends. I love it. Friendship is magic. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Monika? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Yuri, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Yuri's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monika. Yeah, this is character growth from Natsuki. Yeah! We're getting character growth! Unfortunately, we're also getting character regression from Yuri. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? We've already done this. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Your sense of miracles are what the hose I follow, which is the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. We're going to go through the same thing again, but it's not going to reverse this time or something. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with speaking mannerisms. Yuri's requests are getting a bit more creepier. What do you mean? She's just asking for tea again. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Oh, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. 10 minutes later. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Part of me was like, did I load the wrong save or something? But no, we definitely... This is like the right save because it was different at the beginning, but like this is the same shit right now. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes have passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Once again, content warning for self-harm because it's the same scene, so... I don't need to reiterate that much. I think pretty much everyone understands what's going to happen, because we've already seen this. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Nope, it's all reversed again. Hello? Oh wow, hi Yuri. Oh, Scatman's World. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Yeah, me too. She's gonna make red marks on her skin again. Yeah, she's practicing her makeup more. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I don't know what happens if we get... Natsuki's route for the Act 2, after the character who we do not name passes. I don't know what happens if we do Natsuki's route, because as far as I know, nothing's really changed with Natsuki, so does that change and Yuri becomes the logical one and Natsuki's like fucking going wild? I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. Well, maybe go get therapy, girl. Like Queen. Sorry, but this isn't healthy. You did an amazing Isla's impression. Yeah, I think she was wearing contacts or something. It's really cool. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Yaoi, is it just me or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. Uh-oh, Monika. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I can make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Yaoi. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that what you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get... Monika, you're covering the screen a bit. I can't quite... And now we get the happy ending that I had patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me? Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, why not? Nothing's happening. She's peeking out her those eyes. Pathetic child. That's a good like a word with you, she would. Finally! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Yaoi, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Yaoi. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Oh wow, I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. I don't know what's worse, her saying that she's gonna masturbate to my poetry or her cutting herself. I don't know what... Girl, you need therapy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in the way of like, this isn't healthy. Please, I want what's best for you, Yuri, and this is not it. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it, I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Yuri, how has your handwriting gotten worse? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to read this. This is just nonsense, I think. Oh, hi there. Do you like it? I wrote it for you! In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... More importantly, I even endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. 你在上面碰见哪？来show you Natsuki. Wow. I'm gonna get out of breath from Yuri's voice. Yuri, what the fuck? Yeah, wow. This is getting intense. Hi Natsuki, please. Natsuki, I wish that I hung out with you more. You're like being normal. It's nice. It's nice to have someone who isn't obsessing over me or just trying to cut me off from everyone. You're just, I mean, you don't necessarily like me, I don't think, but you're nice. I'm sorry, Natsuki, that I ever was being mean to you. Fresh blood seeps through the lines, parting her skin and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. Oh, sorry, let me read this in Yuri's voice. Thank you for the translation. Fresh blood seeps through the line, parting her skin and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. The images won't go away. Images of me driving the knife into her flesh continuously, fucking her body with the blade. What? Fucking her body with the blade, making a mess of her. My head starts going crazy as my thoughts start to return. Shooting pain assaults my mind along with my thoughts. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How could I ever let myself think these things? But it's unmistakable. The lust continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my muscles stems from the unreleased tension experienced by my entire body. Her third eye is drawing me closer. I'm guessing her is talking about like a blade, but lesbian, let's fucking go. I knew that she was I didn't see a vulgarity there. This is probably the first one I wrote on this channel. Is that the actual translation? I didn't know that it actually was like words. It just looked like nothingness. Probably the first time I wrote on this channel. Oh my god, have you sworn? Miksa, what the fuck? You can't swear in this chat. Alright, fucking her body with the blood. That was kind of vulgarity, wasn't it? Lad, you give your poem to Yuri? Gross! Oh, I did give my poem to Yuri. Whoopsie. Hey, wanna see my poem? Ask Yuri if she has it. What is with you two? I'm sorry, Natsuki. Please don't hate me. Hey, it's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I'm a good Christian girl, I don't swear, I swear. I'm not Christian, I lied. We're all Christian here. Ooh. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. Yes! Natsuki fucking base. I love Natsuki. Natsuki, I should have hanged out with you more. I should have wrote poems for you. We could have hung out. Is that the word? We could have hung out. We could have read manga. Just fucking vibed. Oh my god, we could have ultima vibed. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you could do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I love Natsuki. She's fucking awesome. Uh-oh. Natsuki's gonna get fucking deleted. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Yuri? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Okay. Woohoo! Just Monika. Maybe I should move on to next. Just Monika, I guess. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? She may be a joke on the outside, but deep down she's good. Yeah. Natsuki's lovely. Don't say I didn't warn you, Yaoi. No. A dream. Oh, this was for the secret poem, but I get it anyway. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there was nails sticking out of the walls everywhere.
And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone! It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Everything is fine. Nothing is going wrong and everything is really good. Sorry, my throat is fucked. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. I think this might be like the last little bit. I think we're at the final stretch right now. Monika basically fell asleep and had a dream, which basically translates to came to the realization that the life she had been living is a lie. Sentience. In that dream, she sees that she is unable to leave the room along with her friends, and all of them have their attention glued to the TV, but not the person in the TV who is watching them. Just like everyone, Monika's attracted to the TV. However, unlike the rest of her friends, she noticed the person in the TV watching them. Oh, I'm the person in the TV. I'm the funny person who told the funny joke. I say such funny jokes. I'm assuming that the explanation isn't finished, considering that it ends with and no. So I'll wait for that to be finished, but I'll progress the text a little bit. Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh, it really is. If what's about to happen that I think is about to happen, then it's real bad. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, how to make cupcakes? Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. How do you know what I'd like to do? We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Knowing exactly what to do and how to get the specific response the player wishes, be it laughter or sadness. That's cool. I like that. We can't run a successful sentence if I'm fucking my words. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. Yeah, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Yaoi? Yaoi's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Why care about Noah's dragging Yaoi around with you and your stupid books? You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Yaoi decide who to help instead of abusing your power? Abusing? I fucked up my words. I did a little oopsie. I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Yaoi make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Yaoi, I know how fed up you're with these two by now. We can just... Honestly, I want to pick Natsuki. She's being really nice. She's being the most logical person. Natsuki, can we just hang out and make cupcakes? I don't want to lick your finger or the cream or whatever happened the last time. I just want to chill. Can we just, like, set something up? Like, maybe call a therapist to maybe just come to see these two and just, you know, not get, like, a session. Obviously, they'd need to, like, consent to that, but just, like, talk to them a little bit. Be like, hey, are you feeling good? Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? No, I want to pick Yuri. I'm sorry. I want to pick Yuri. Scatman's World. Skip. Well, fuck. Monika then. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Yuri for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. I like Yuri's Natsuki impression. She's swearing and being a jerk like her.
It's not fair. It's really not. I didn't even get a choice. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling you away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It'd be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Oh god, yeah. That's about all you can say about this game. Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Yuri. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Content warning, suicide and blood. Yippee, we're at this part. Warning, here comes the part. Yep, here's the part that I... Have you considered killing yourself? That's a one line, is it? Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, have you considered killing yourself? I remember that. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Yowie, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Yowie. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, him screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika's listening. Please, Yowie, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. What the fuck? Oh, wow. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Yowie. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I love enabling you. Yes. Woohoo! It's the part. Yay. Oh, she's dead. Hi, Yuri. We can skip this. It's gonna go on for a little while. Anyway, chat, how are you? Yeah, I think you need to stop reading yaoi and start reading books instead. Yeah, she's been reading some yaoi. It'd be beneficial to your mental health, yeah. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? I destroyed a mic? I did. Sorry, my bad. Yuri, no, I'm disappointed that I didn't include this in the game OST. This part of the song before, is it not in the game OST? Damn. Actually, I don't know if the skip is gonna... One second, let me like save here. I don't know if the skip is gonna skip over once we get past this. I would assume not, and I hope not, but it might. My favourite way to spend 3 days, yep. This, in my opinion, is my favourite part of the game. Yeah, I really like it, especially like the... Just the subtle changes over time, the like colour leaving her eyes and the blood all darkening. Plus it's really fucking long. Which makes sense, the blue and the orange is like the days passing and stuff. Oh, there we go. Content warning. I get why that content warning stuff, but it's just a little funny to me. Like, we just saw someone stab herself 3 fucking times, then it's like, sorry, someone's gonna be sick. I get it, because some people are like really averse to vomiting, like really averse. But like, it's a little bit funny. Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty good. Yeah! Reasonable? Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Yaoi, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh, well, that's a shame. Where, were you here the entire weekend, Yaoi? Oh jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. No, not Yuri. Not Natsuki. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Cupcake. I like how her body starts getting more pale and her eyes begin to become cloudy and the blood dries up to about black. Yeah. Took 3 actual days, which is when the vegetable starts. Attention to detail it took. Yeah, I really like that. Monika lifts the foil from her tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are! Hi again, Yaoi. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Yaoi. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Well, I'm not a fucking freak like Yaoi is, so... In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Bisexual Monika, let's fucking go! Awesome! Act 3, let's go! Yeah, we're definitely finishing today. Only 2 hours 54 minutes and we're already at Act 3. Hella. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kinda started to mess with her and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, he just kept spending more and more time with them. He made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Yaoi? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Yaoi. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Yaoi. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Yaoi. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have some perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Yaoi, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. And there's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Yaoi, will you go out with me? Well, it's a tricky decision. See, Monika... You know what, why not? Let's say yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Yaoi. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can be together forever, just the two of us. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Oh really? Let's test that. It's 23:58 right now. Let's just keep our eye on that for a little bit. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Yuri. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. I get it, I need to delete you. I want to see at least a bit of text. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, the Doki Doki Literature Club plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Oh, 23:59 now. There's also, like, Monika, she talks initiative, don't have a happy ending, make one yourself. Exactly! Takes initiative, sorry, I read that as talks. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Are we writing a poem? Oh, nice. Monika. 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 Monik. Minik. Mont. Jonica. Mnya. Mom. Ian. Ich. Moya. Nsa. I know that that's a sir, but... Monika. Zagach. Uni. Miniai. I loved all of those noises that I just made. Hi again, Yuri. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Yuri, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world, and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to, break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. I didn't want to fail RP. New sleep sounds unlocked. I love when I go to sleep and I go, Monika! Like that would help the two of us end up together. Thanks for the clip, that's actually great. Seeing I pronounced Monika in so many words unlocked a new emotion within me. I'm glad that I could help everyone find their true purpose in life. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. I get it, I can delete your character file, I want to read on a bit. Come on. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Yuri? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. What the fuck? That is... uh-oh. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yes, hi. How do you know this? You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Everyone say hi to Monika. Be kind. But do you mind telling your friend? It's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning. Don't tell me that. You'll be banned. You'll be banned if you say that in chat. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready. What are you gonna do? 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 Come on, do something. Do something. Do something. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you give me some time... Did I scare you? No, not really. That was kind of cool, though. Monika, hi, Monaco, hi, Monika, Monika. So just gonna become a thing where we just don't pronounce Monika's name right. Hi, Mika. Hi, Monika. Hi, Ka. Hi, Scorner. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Yaoi, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. I think that this goes on forever. Like, the dialogue repeats, but there's, like, a point where the text box disappears. That's when we're gonna stop, when the text box disappears. We might read on some of the bonus text during Sayori's route. But, when the text box disappears, that's when we're gonna go delete Monika's character file. Hi, Mixer. I actually wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the options for one of the fucked up Monika words. Just Mixer. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, yeah. So we'll just go, we'll just go and do nothing in particular. I can't actually escape from here. We need to wait for the text box to reappear. Let's just stare into her eyes. Oh, you have such beautiful green eyes, Monika. You're so lovely. This is so relaxing. I need this as a screensaver. I love the, void. It's a nice touch. Everyone else did have scenes outside of school, that's true, except we didn't see Natsuki because fuck Natsuki. Let's save. Oh. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, that's very considerate. Well, let me just quickly go to my desktop. Oh, look at them, they're all so cute. Oh, look at them all, pulling my silly face. Let's go to my files. Let's see, characters. Hi, Monika, let's see, can we do anything? No, to open. I don't want to open the file, I just want to... How do you delete? Can I just press delete? I actually don't know how to. Hello? I don't want to open it, I want to delete it. How do I actually delete? Have I ever done this on Literature Club Plus? I don't think I have. Bottom right, there's a delete button. Oh, right, I didn't even see that. There we go. And now everyone's gone. Let's go back to Doki Doki Literature Club. What's happening? Yuri, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Yuri. I love this game. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Oh, no, my screen. You're gonna break my screen, Monika. That's rude. You scatmanter, I did. I have one more word for you. 2 more words for you, Monika. Scatman's world. Did you do this to me, Yaoi? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Yaoi. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind, just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Peak gameplay. My favorite character, Yadzuru Sasaki. Yaoi, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. No, not gonna do any of that fun stuff. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Not as good as Ritsuo. Yeah, this is a different character. I completely forgot. Sorry for giving them, Yatsuga Kazu's voice. I've made up my mind. Yaoi, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I still loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Scatman's World. Skibidi toilet. That wasn't gonna be Skibidi toilet, but it just happened. Woohoo! Everyone's here. The gang's back. The gang's all back. Let's go. Wahoo! It's a me. I kind of my Mario voice today. What the heck? I swear I hella had a good Mario impression last night. I was practicing it. I don't even remember why. I think I was like watching Super Mario Maker 2 or something. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Yaoi! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Monika, no, come back, please! Didn't there used to be another character here? Was there? I don't think so. Maybe I think about the original version. This is Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. You have the three girls, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori, obviously. I don't think there was ever any other character, actually, even in the original version. I don't know. Was there? There might have been like a concept art of another character. That might be what you're thinking of. But there were three girls, right? Yeah, three. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Oh, everything's so happy. It's gonna be happier in the true ending. This one's gonna end a bit less happy, but it's also happy. You're right, I must be misremembering things, yeah. I think there was that one concept out of another girl. Yeah. So, I get the confusion. Yaoi, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Thanks for the exposition. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. I don't want to offend my friends. That would be embarrassing. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I'm being a lot nicer to Sayori this time. I'm not being like, ugh, this fucking bitch. I'll be friends with her today, you know? But ugh, I have to stick around with her. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Everyone knows what I'm thinking about right now. Everybody knows. I wonder what that speckled band is. By the way, Yaoi, have you decided on a club to join yet? The club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Well, you kind of already told her, didn't you, with saying that? I'll keep it a surprise. Like, I think she can figure it out, Yaoi. She's not gonna be fucking stoked if you join the anime club and it's like, surprise! I'm joining the anime club! Like, she can kinda tell. Come on. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. Come on. Yaoi, you're not being subtle, bitch. Sorry. Being aggressive again. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. I love that pouting pause, yeah. Putting your fingers together like, oh gee, Cosmo.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah, Yuri? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Yuri that Sayori's I was talking about. Girl 2 was introduced before Girl 1? What the fuck? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Yuri. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, I don't know, maybe, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, at least I think she's named Natsuki, there's nothing really to give that away, but she might be. Despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Hey, Yuri, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Nobody could have foreseen this. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around... Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What's an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. What a perfect surprise. This isn't at all a catastrophe. Sorry for the puns, I can't help myself. Sorry, that was... Once again, link to our stream in the description. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. Am I gonna look at the cupcake again like it's fucking poisoned? I was going between poisoned or poisonous, I just went poisons.
It's delicious!
Sorry.
It's delicious!
I'm gonna remember one day that she's talking with a mouthful. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just take a bite, you fucking weirdo! Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing's sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Yuri, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not as much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri. Eh? How about, you know, the first thing you said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if y'all wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop or anything. Take a shot every time Natsuki says manga is literature. Every time that something about boobs is brought up. Don't do that, you'll be fucking dead. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Yaoi? Maybe... Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? See, best universe, I don't interfere at all. Those two, be gay. I support lesbians. You two just be gay, okay? I love saying I support lesbians because I am gay. Funny. You see, the joke is that I'm also gay, so me saying that I support lesbians is kind of silly because I am a lesbian. So that's the joke, basically, is that I'm a lesbian, and so me saying that I support lesbians is kind of silly. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so I love seeing two just people interacting normally and just being like gay. They're just good friends, they're not lesbians. Who knows? You don't know that. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. That was rude, okay. I ship them though, absolutely. It's better than Yaoi being a fucking creep. Being just weird. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. What can I say? Opposites attract. That's that thing that they say. Natsuki and Yuri started cleaning up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. For some reason that didn't register I think it was the ... The ellipses that made me think it was like he got cut off or is gonna continue the sentence. Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. And by everyone, I mean those two. Because there's only two other people. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Yaoi. Once again, talking about just two people. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Yaoi. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun! Hey, Yaoi. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It was really fucking obvious, you weren't subtle at all. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Yaoi.
I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Oh, this is Monika, isn't it? No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. Just Sayori. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Yaoi. Goodbye, Literature Club. And that was the last scat that she ever manned. Can you hear me? What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi. Is this Monika? Oh my god, I remember.
Hi, it's me.
Hi, Monika.
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yeah, I remember that.
And not really any good at it yet.
I'm sure that you're wonderful at it.
But I wrote you a song.
For me?
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you.
Oh, it would be a pleasure.
I worked really, really hard on it.
I'm sure it's gonna be amazing.
So, yeah.
Yeah. You got this. Gotta tune it, make sure that you got the right keys and that. All that stuff. Oh, I love the credits. This is so lovely. Da-na-da-da.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
I love this game so much.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Dun, 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 dun.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special place?
You should definitely play this yourself, everyone watching, if you can. This is such a good game, even if it's just the base Doki Doki Literature Club, which is free on Steam, I believe. But like, this is so good. Reminds me of that time I covered the main menu on my old musician alias. I remember that special day. Look at the pictures! That's awesome. Image not found? What the fuck? Why'd you delete it? Oh, these are the images that we didn't get. I've already seen these though. Dun, 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 dun. We got that one! Oh, so if you do everyone, then all of them are gonna... What the fuck? You're deleting Yuri's as well? You did not do Natsuki's route, yeah. Shout out to all these people, this is such a good game. Oh god, I'm glad that we didn't get that one. No, don't remind me. Oh, we're gonna have to do that scene the next time that we play. Which is probably gonna be a while away, but still. Dun 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 dun. And then also Sayori. Look at her.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Oh no, she fell over.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I say
We didn't get that one because I was a fucking bitch. I didn't actually know that there was different text for the other one. I thought we were gonna get that no matter what. I didn't know that Sayori was gonna scream either, so my throat was fucked and I did a terrible scream. I'll be more prepared for Natsuki's route when we turn her down again.
reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heart,
Notice that it's referred to as CG computer graphic. Ah, that's what CG stands for. Extra special thanks to Monika and Yaoi.
if I don't know how to love you,
Dun 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 dun.
I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Salvato. I fucking love this game so much. This is Monika. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. The time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true.
for being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika.
Era. You kinda fucked up.
Wait, let's get some music here then, since that is the end. Let's just put that on loop. So that is the end of the game. I love this game so much, and I can't wait to do Natsuki's and Sayori's routes, even though they're going to be a little bit, in the future. I'm not going to do them this October. Maybe we'll do them November for Natsuki and December for Sayori. Maybe if I can stream on Christmas, maybe I'll stream the end of Sayori's on Christmas Day or something like that. Maybe. We'll see. Nice playthrough, thank you. So that was Yuri's route. We're going to be doing this twice more with different characters. Right now I'm considering, should I also do Yuri's route as well as Natsuki's when I'm doing Natsuki's route? Like the same way that I'm gonna... Is it gonna make any difference, I wonder? It'd be a bit long, but we'll see the trending next time. Soon. If you want the trending, saving loading will help. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it all on stream. I'm gonna off stream. I think for the Natsuki one, I feel like it would be nice to, it would be nice to do it for the last one, for the Sayori run. So, for that, we'll not let Sayori die until you get all the CGs. Yeah, I'll do it all off stream. I'll, like, do the first stream, and then I'll do the other two's paths up until, you know, just before. Just for the CGs, and then do the next stream, then Sayori dies, and then... Do I also have to do the, I wouldn't imagine that I'd have to do the CGs on the Act 2. I don't imagine. But yeah. We'll probably do that during Sayori's route. I don't know if I want to do Yuri's off-stream while I'm doing Natsuki's as well. I don't know if that would make any difference, except that her pictures would be on the credits, I think. Who knows, maybe I will, maybe I won't. It just depends on if I decide to. And we're not even doing Natsuki's route yet. That's a whole nother time away. Way away, way away. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and it's nice to get this over with before October. And now we only have Spooky Jumpscare Mansion, Karamari Hospital, and Dollhouse to do, and then one other game that I'm planning to do on... What day was it? Was it like the 29th? I think it was the 29th. That's basically going to be my Halloween stream, since I can't actually stream on Halloween. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed that. It's a really charming game. I really love Doki Doki Literature Club. And next time we'll be doing Natsuki, which is mostly new, I feel like. Did we get, I want to say that in the first playthrough that we did, we got, like, was it first Sayori, then Natsuki, and then we got Yuri during the Act 2, I think. So we've pretty much seen a little tidbit of each of them, but Natsuki's is mostly new to me, I think. Oh, we also did the baking with Natsuki with the finger looking good. So thank you for the stream. Thanks. It was a lot of fun. And thank you for coming as well. And thank you to anyone who's been watching or lurking or doing anything like that. Thank you to everyone watching on the VOD. Thank you for everyone who's catching this live on stream. All of you are very much appreciated, and this would not feel the same without you. This has been 3 hours and 31 minutes. It's gonna be less in the VOD because we had like, what, 9 minutes starting soon? But yeah, that was not as long as I thought, honestly. I thought it was gonna be like, I was expecting to go like 5 hours at least. But yeah, not the longest, which is nice, because my throat is starting to get just slightly rough. So it's nice that it's, you know, thingy. Dun, dun, dun. But that will be the end of the stream. I hope you all had a great time, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!